on the 142 bus going from Piccadilly to East Finsbury. Yeah, what a ride. So now I'm going to tell you how it went. Buckle up, you're in for a treat. A little bit of backstory. I never knew I was gay. I know. How could you not have realised? I think something deep within me knew. I was obsessed with the number 8, Numberjack. I boycotted High School Musical because I thought I could treat Gabriella better. And I binge watched a whole of My Little Pony at the grand age of 17, which A, is way too old to be watching a TV show whose target market is 4 to 7-year-olds. B, the pony, Twilight Sparkle, was covered in rainbows and shine. She was basically a queer icon. And most concerning, but just a PSA, C, she was a horse. I understand she was a horse, but that is unrelated to anything. Just wanted to clear that up. But yeah, my gayness was buried deep within me, under layers of episodes of Outnumbered, you know, meat and potato pies, rugby games that my dad dragged me to, and athleisure, the kind that middle-aged women of Didsbury wear to M&S to get the husband's Sunday roast. But then I see her. I'm at a karaoke night we go to every Thursday, and I see the most beautiful girl in the world. And even though she wasn't Twilight Sparkle, the Twilight did sparkle in her eyes the first time we kissed. She just sang Zombie by the Cranberries, and I followed her outside to ask for a lighter for my sterling jewel that I nicked off my mate because I wanted an excuse to talk to her. And the world was coloured in. Everything made sense. It was like a firework went up in my brain and the lights went down my spine and into my soul. It was like I had been underwater and she had brought me up for air. And we went back to her flat that smelled like vanilla and spring. As I've not spoken to my mother in a while, and probably subconsciously forgot she even existed, it didn't occur to me to break the news to the family. So, when she called me when I was coming back from my Aldi shop today, I thought there was no time like the present. I thought that there, right there on the 142 bus with a bag full of penny pasta and pesto jars was probably the most ideal location to approach the subject. You know, keep it casual. Tell her I had found my wife, that we were going to get married, so tell Nana Carol to buy a hat. Bitch, this is my happily ever after. I was very wrong. Glad to see you're alive. You've not spoken to me since you thought you had thrush. Mum! Okay, great start. Mum, I've met someone. Oh, finally! And in between her armour of sarcasm, I know she's actually happy for me. But then she says, does he have nice teeth? Right, he. Okay. Mum, it's not a he. Brief pause. She's mulling it over as if she's deciding whether to paint the living room walls white or cream. Oh, I thought you meant you met someone, like, you're dating. Don't get my hopes. No, I do mean that. Oh, honestly, why are you fanning around? It's like you're going to tell me you're dating a woman or something. I'm dating a woman! And for the first time ever, my mother is silent. Is this the end of my life? It feels like the end of my life. Oh! Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah. When did you know? When I saw Amanda Holden's tits on Britain's Got Talent, probably. I don't know! What do you mean you don't know? I don't know! I just don't know! She then proceeds to ask me a series of 10 questions, all of which I didn't want to answer because I was surrounded by ops looking over at me on the 142. And in between the question, so you like boys and girls, and have you kissed yet? My apples fell on my bag because the bus driver apparently hates gay people and braked really violently just to hammer the point home. Mortifying. Anyway, before the question of sex even enters her mind, my phone dies. And in that silence, with chaos raging probably 20 minutes away in a small semi-detached house in Warrington, I sat. I looked out the window. I saw the sun setting across the Kimpton clock tower. I breathed in the peppermint vape fumes coming from the 11-year-old at the back of the bus, and I took it in. This is me. Completely me. I might not know who I am, where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm even having for tea. But right now, I know I've told my mother about the woman I love. And that, I thought, for now, that was all I needed. Now I just have to tell my dad.